Hello! I'm back again. So hopefully this episode will not be as long as the previous ones, but thank you guys for watching them. I hope you watched them. I am your friendly neighborhood Robert, here to serve you information about my trip to Australia, or as I call it, Rob's Road to Australia. So this is episode 3, and this one is gonna be about money. I don't have a lot of it, so I can't do that. After my awesome trip to Thailand, I came home to a great surprise. When I came home, I had an envelope waiting for me from the tax person, the man. In that envelope, there was a bill for 20,000 crowns, or about $2,000. And that sucked. But yeah, so my entire savings actually went to the tax man. So I started from scratch, and that's also a reason for me doing these videos. So how am I going about this? I am working my ass off. I am working 7 days a week now, and as much as I can. I am not buying anything. Like, people want to go out and they want to like have lunch and they want to do a lot of stuff, but I can't. Let's talk monies. I want to go to the University of Technology in Sydney, or UTS.
And if you watch episode 2, I talk a little bit about that, and there's also a link in that video for the school.
That school costs less than the other ones, but it's still pretty expensive. There's 2 ways to go about studying in Australia, and I did not know this, and it's pretty cool. But you can choose to do 3 classes per semester or session, or 4 classes per semester session. Obviously, if you go 4 classes, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. But if you really love studying, then go for it. It's like, I think it's still less than full time here in Sweden, like the rate we study. Yeah, 4 classes a week, pretty much. But I went with the 3 class option, and that cost me, and this is per semester, so that cost me 7,416 Australian dollars. And that's a lot of money, especially if you have 0. So we have something called CSN, student loans. And if you want to check that out, you have a link right here, csn.se. Every Swedish person should know about this. If you don't, then educate yourself. I have studied for about 3 years. I have already had a loan and stuff there, so I'm still worried that I'm not going to be able to get any money from them. But I went into their site and actually checked out a little bit what I could get. And the amount that I could get is 187,000 crowns. And that would be spectacular. You can log in and you can sort of calculate how much you can get. So that's that. And that's awesome. On top of that, I work 7 days a week now. That is because I got an extra job. Yes. So when I came back from Thailand and I was poor as fuck and I only had like 300 crowns left on my account, went to my colleague Björn, who is an awesome guy, great tattooer. Go check him out. This is his Instagram. Yeah, so I remember him telling me back in the day, like, Robert, if you ever need an extra job, I have a perfect job for you. Just let me know. Fast forwarding to about a year later, I'm like, hey Björn, remember that time? And he was like, yeah. And he sent a text away with my details to his boss. And within half an hour of me asking him for a job, I had signed a contract and had a job. So now I am a postman. Awesome. So that's awesome. That gives me a little bit more room to breathe, not feeling as much panic. I still have a lot of money to make, and there's still a lot of bills to pay. Well, it's a little bit stressful. I haven't really been through anything like this before. So while it's extremely stressful, it's also me going like, yeah, it'll work itself out. So yeah, that's that. That's the monies. Yeah, hopefully I'll get enough money to actually do this. I'm still waiting for the school to accept me into the courses. And on an extra note, I have fixed a new passport, which I didn't even think about before. But my girlfriend Anna was smart enough to say,
Hey, when does your passport expire?
and I was like, it expires in a year or so. She's like,
Oh, but you know you're going to be in Australia when it expires, right?
and I was like, fuck. So I've ordered a new passport, and like that whole process was super smooth. So with that said, I wanted to make this video a little bit shorter, so I'm gonna cut it there. Please leave a comment if there's anything you are wondering, or maybe you want some help with, or check out my Instagram here and leave a comment or send me a DM if there's anything that you are wondering. With that said, I will see you when I see you, and hopefully you have a great morning, great day, great afternoon, or great night. Just have something great, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!